And brought to you by Adam, protecting men's rights in divorce and custody issues for over 30 years. Call 248-356-ADAM. What's going on, dude?
All right, so this is more of an advice one, right?
All right.
I want to know, we're getting ready to move Finian here into a big kid bed, big boy bed.
Oh, look at you, going to have a big boy bed.
Yeah, and we talked about we are going to put him in, we talked about this on a past grounds for divorce, but we are going to put him in that full-size bed that we have.
Okay.
Everybody said that was a cool idea, whatever. But what are some good strategies to help this transition go as easily as possible? Because I'm a little nervous about it, but we want to get him in there well before the new baby comes, so we're not dealing with both at the same time.
248-398-9279 is our house phone. You can call or text 248-398-WCSX. We're down a person. Jenny, a little under the weather today, so me and you, bro. There's a great episode from Mad About You, the Paul Reiser comedy from back when they had their kid and they put him in the room. The kid, this was about crying, leave it until letting the kid cry it out.
Yeah.
And they just had to stick it out. Our son did not want to be in a big boy bed. Did not. And we had to do that moment where you had to ride it out.
Yeah, and my wife and I, we've been like, if we go upstairs for him to take a bath or whatever, he'll run into the room where it's at, because right now we just have it sitting in the new baby's room. Right. I almost said the name. Holy crap.
Yeah, careful.
But anyway, he loves it. He loves to jump on it and stuff, but right now I think he thinks it's more of a playing thing and not that's where you go to sleep.
Right.
So we're like, how can we make this easier? That's what I want you guys to help me with this morning.
Hi, good morning, Big Jim's house. Who's this?
Morning, this is Tom.
Tom, you're on the radio. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
So you got some advice for this young man?
I don't know. I have some advice of what not to do, man.
That'll
Holy
work.
cow. So, my son, before we started transferring him, right, he was big enough where he could get out of his crib. And he started getting out, and we couldn't keep him in. And I said to my wife once, I'm like, you know what? Just leave the door shut, and he'll fall asleep on the floor once, and he'll realize that sucks, and he won't do it again. He slept on the floor for the next year and a half, right behind the door of the bedroom.
Wow.
Couldn't get him off the floor. And we literally couldn't even get in the room because he would go right behind the door trying to get our attention until he fell asleep. We couldn't even open the door without like hitting him in the head with the door. And so this went on for like a year. And then finally I was like, hey, do you want to try in this big bed? Like, it might be comfortable. And he was like, no, I don't. This floor is great. But finally I was like, just try it once. And then all of a sudden he was never on the floor again after he felt a mattress after like a year. So hopefully it takes less than a year for you.
Well, that's funny because that's what our pediatrician, I told her we're going to get ready to move him in, blah, 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 all that. And she goes, okay. She goes, just know he'll probably for a couple of nights or a week or so sleep on the floor until he realizes that bed is much more comfortable than the floor, and then he'll climb into there. So don't get worried. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take a
couple nights a year. Couple nights a year. Same thing. Hey, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, take it easy.
Later. A year.
Wow.
Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing, Jim?
Good. You got some advice for Ryan here?
Yeah, I think what he ought to do is inclusive and setting that room up. You know, tell Ben it's going to be, this is going to be your room. This is going to be your new bed. Have him lay down with him until he falls asleep, for the first week or two. Let him know that, it's okay.
Kind of ease him into it a little bit.
Yeah, ease him into it.
That's not bad.
And include him in setting that room up.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, make part of the process. Thank you, John. 248-398-9279. Moving the kid into the big boy bed. How do you do it? What's the strategy? What's good and bad? Like, this could take a year, apparently, what you just learned.
Yeah.
So, don't want to do that?
Man.
You should go in there and just spend the night. Stay there for like the first week. Just sleep on the floor and while he sleeps in the bed every night.
Right.
You don't think that's a good idea either?
I have to come to work with you, man. You don't want that.
I don't know. Sometimes those are the best shows when you're whacked out of your mind from no sleep. I honestly don't remember. Like I said, we had the bed for so long. It was in Ryan's room, my son, that he just kind of decided to get in there on his own.
I'm hoping that's what Finian does. And I'm really hoping that this will get our dog out of our bed and start sleeping with his little brother. That's my main goal of this whole thing.
Squad goals? Okay. Hold on. Hi, good morning, Big Jim's house. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Marilyn. How are you?
Wonderful. Marilyn, you're on the radio. Say hi to everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. What advice do you have for young Ryan here?
Get him very, very worn out so he's like ready to fall over. And then you go in there and you kind of lay down and they'll snuggle with you and he'll be out like a light. And then you can escape. This is Marilyn. How are you?
Okay.
All right. So
Thank
just
you, Marilyn.
Get him real knocked out, tired.
Have you seen the video you posted that Ryan posted of Finn?
Yeah.
You
Tough to
start
get him there.
No, you got time. If you start today, he'll be knocked out sometime in February. That kid is jacked up like a spider monkey, man. Dude, I don't know.
Diana said, "Cross your fingers and pray."
Oh, that's good. Hey, not wrong. Honestly, yeah. 248-398-9279. House phone. Hold on, Jerome. We'll get to you, buddy. It's Big Jim's house. Now with a special bed for Finn.
Yeah.
See? Okay. Morning.